Bye. Hi, Toots.
Hello.
Would you give me Mrs. Talbot's chart, please?
Yeah, sure. Well, you still in a good mood today?
Oh, well, I am. Things are going very well. If they stay on the right track, I just may get my funding for research.
No kidding. How?
Well, I'll tell you. Step 1, I publish my research paper on Ellen Stewart. Step 2, every leading cardiologist in the country reads it. And Step 3, I get my funding.
Let me get this straight. You're going to do a case study on Ellen Stewart?
Yeah, that's right.
Does she know about it yet?
Well, of course she knows about it. She's my patient. She's consented to take a few tests. As a matter of fact, she's coming in this morning to take some.
I'm really surprised.
Surprised at what?
What do you mean at what? That she agreed to help you?
Come on, you know the Stewarts. They'll do anything for the advancement of science, humanity, what have you. Good morning, David.
Oh, I was just on my way to your office.
Why, where's Ellen?
Oh, well, that's what I wanted to see you about. She won't be coming in.
Why, something the matter?
I've decided that she will have another doctor.
Why?
I'm just not comfortable with you taking care of her.
Listen, I know how you feel about me, but this is your wife's health we're talking about here. I don't think there's another doctor in this hospital better qualified to treat her, and you know that.
I think this will be best for her.
David, this is going to set my research back a whole year. You know, she was the center of it. You knew that.
I knew you were going to take some tests.
Some tests, of course. She's the main focus of my paper.
Well, I'm sorry.
I don't think you are. I don't think you're sorry at all. I think that's why you're doing this.
That's not true.
David, it's very, very important to me. Won't you reconsider, please?
I've told you my decision.
Yes, you have, and I think it stinks.
John?
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to drive me out of research. You're trying to drive me out of this damn hospital. You make it impossible for me.
Go back to bed. You didn't sleep a wink.
I did too.
No, you didn't.
How do you know?
You didn't snore.
Ah, so you were awake too.
Mm-hmm. Get back. Go to sleep.
No. Every time I close my eyes, all I can think about is Bart in jail.
You know, you gotta stop that, girl. You gotta get hold of yourself. Oh.
Why couldn't you sleep?
Bart.
Really?
Bart and you.
Oh.
Oh, kisses and hugs.
All these crazies you deserve.
Well, I married a crazy lady. I should expect a couple crazy relatives.
Not relatives. He's my stepfather.
I stand. No, don't you? No, You do that, we're gonna be all morning. Nope.
Where are you going?
I got certain jail in Chicago.
What for?
I felt repentant. I thought I'd check in, you know.
Tom, you're going to see Bart, aren't you?
Yeah.
Why? What happened? So you can tell me. What did he do? Try and escape or something?
You can't escape from the Cook County Jail, for God's sakes.
Well, then what's happened?
Nothing happened. I just thought I might talk to him and see if he wants an old country lawyer to defend him. Don't kiss me.
Come here. You're wonderful.
Yes, I know that. I gotta go.
You are?
I gotta go.
Oh, I'm going with you.
What? With my dragon slippers on? No.
Yes. 2 minutes. Just wait for me. I'll hurry.
Margot!
Look, how are we going to find her? There must be a million kids on spring break down in Daytona. You relax. You watch. We'll show up at this Holiday Inn Surfside. Marcy and Fran will be flopping around in the pool. You know, I just can't believe she just went off with a guy she doesn't even know.
She probably went off and had a simple beer and forgot where she was supposed to meet Marcy, or maybe Marcy got it wrong.
Yeah, but just how could you go off with a guy like that? I can't believe she'd do that. I just don't believe it.
Will you stop worrying?
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. Now, if Marcy doesn't find her, what are we supposed to do then?
Well, we'll check with the cops. Come to think of it, there's probably like 3,000 kids listed on missing report now. We gotta get my bike, Bill. Get my bike.
He's down there?
Yeah, I left in your dad's garage when I moved up here to Oakdale. We'll have some way to get around.
Good.
Hey, Kurt. We'll find her. Daytona Beach.
edition brought to you today by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that takes grease out of your way. And by pH Balance Secret, strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Hello?
Diana, it's Steve.
Oh, hello.
How you doing?
All right.
Look, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch, but something's come up, and I got to be out of town for a couple of days.
Well, I hope nothing's wrong.
Well, look, I just want you to know that Frankie knows where I'm going, and if you need to reach me, you just give him a call.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Diana, Betsy and I, well, we want to do everything we can to help you and the baby. So I hope that you're going to do some thinking about exactly what you want to do.
I will.
All right, and I'll give you a call when I get back.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, you take care of yourself.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Mama's finished packing.
Good.
Steve, don't worry, okay? We're going to be in New York tonight, and your Aunt Irene is going to tell you everything you need to know.
And why did she tell me before? I mean, why did she and Uncle Dimitri want to keep it from me? Huh? I mean, and Nick and Frank, they all must have known. You know, I don't know who my father is. I don't know if he's still alive.
I'm sure your aunt's going to tell you.
I mean, I don't understand the whole thing, you know. Did my real father know that I existed? Did he try to see me? Who is he?
We're going to find him, don't worry.
I'm really glad you're coming along, you know that? I don't know why, baby. I'm just afraid of what I'm going to find out.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Toots.
Listen, I want to show you this new sexy dress I bought. It's lit up to here. It's black, expensive punk. It's very, you're going to love it.
I don't think you better open it here. Come on.
Why? What's the matter?
What do you think this is, Hernando's hideaway? It's a hospital, for Pete's sake.
What's the matter with you?
I'm sorry. It's...
What happened?
David has decided to take Ellen to another doctor.
Why?
Why? Why do you think? He knows I need Ellen for my research. He knows I can't finish my research paper without her.
John.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. Well, he doesn't admit as much, you know. He says it's all for Ellen's good and this and blah, 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 blah. I can't work here, you know. I can't function here. These people are not letting me.
Look, there's other patients you can work with. You have to wait.
It'll be the same thing with them. It always gets screwed up.
No, it won't.
Look at this malpractice thing. Look at it. They try to blame me for this malpractice thing? Luckily, there was written proof that I didn't do it.
Well, they know that now.
Look, I've been reading about some openings. In Idaho, they want some cardiologists.
John, I don't blame you for being angry.
Hey, I'll never get along here. They don't treat me right here. Bob, David, the boys, they don't want it. They treat me as if I were on probation here all the time. The board voted for me to come back. Bob didn't want me to come back. David didn't want me to come back. And the boys sure as hell didn't want me.
You're not really serious about Idaho.
Sure I am.
John, do you know anything about this hospital?
Not much. It's in Idaho, about 1,000 miles over that way someplace. I don't know.
Oh, baby.
You see, if I could work at a hospital that would give me some support for my research, I think I could make some real progress.
Well, it's a very big step leaving Memorial. I mean, you just don't get on a bus and go to Idaho.
Don't you understand? I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here now.
Yeah, Kim's going to watch Danielle for a couple of days. And we'll be back from New York by then, yeah. Okay. All right, now listen, I'm very glad about that. Make sure you give her one big, huge, fat kiss from me. Okay. All right, Granddad, goodbye.
He says that Grandma is fine and I don't have to worry.
Good.
How's Danny?
She's hard to say goodbye to.
Yeah, well, we won't be gone for too long.
All right, I'm going to go home, talk to Tucker. I'll pack, I'll come back. Look, we'll eat at the airport, all right?
Okay. I'll get it. Hi.
Hi.
Come on in, Frank.
Hi, Steve. Look, Betsy, could we have a minute alone together?
Yeah.
No, that's okay. Look, she knows everything. She's going to go to New York with me.
No, you two talk. I have things to do. I should pack.
Okay. Look, I came over to apologize for how I told you yesterday. I guess I didn't handle it too well.
That's all right. You told me the truth. You did the right thing. I mean, I'm the one that should apologize.
Yeah, well, whatever. I want you to have this. Do it to my mother when you see her.
All right?
I told her to tell you everything she knows about your father. I told her that she deserved the truth.
Okay, thank you.
I hope she can help.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Steve, I want you to know that whatever happens, whatever you find out, that we were brought up as cousins. As far as I'm concerned, we always will be.
That's right. I get this feeling I should just let the whole thing go, but I can't. It's just, too many things I don't understand. And the feelings I've had my whole life.
Well, I hope my mother can give you some answers.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Well, you think I need it?
Never hurts.
Yeah, right.
Hi, hello, hey. I'm, Bart Montgomery's lawyer. I want to see him.
You're too late. Montgomery waived his right to counsel last
He is
night.
not-
He already made his statement.
He is not competent to waive his right for counsel. He is not competent to walk across the street.
Yeah, he confessed.
Yeah. Well, I want to see him.
Just a minute.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll get it statement. He's, that's not as bad as we think it is. Anyway, he's got a lawyer.
Oh, you don't have to do it. I know you don't like him.
Well, I like you. Anyway, this is weird about this case.
What?
Bernie's story. You believe that? I mean, Bernie's the victim. Bart outsmarted Bernie.
That's true. That's very true.
Whatever, he's entitled to a lawyer.
You're wonderful.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Hello?
Yes, Mrs. Lila Montgomery.
Yes.
This is Ruth Entwistle from First Federal. I just wanted to ask you how you'd like the interest on your account handled.
The interest on my account?
Yes. Would you prefer a check sent, or shall we just let it accrue?
No, I think you should just let it accrue. I'd be too embarrassed to cash a check that small.
Well, it wouldn't really be all that small. $12,500 at 6.5%.
No, wait a minute. There must be some kind of a mistake. I don't have more than $200 in that account.
Yes, well, that was your previous balance. But your husband made a deposit of $12,300 yesterday. Didn't he tell you?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm really confused. Who made the deposit?
Your husband.
I really don't understand. I'm divorced. What was the name?
Well, Mr. Bart Montgomery. I just assumed it was your husband.
$12,300?
Yes. It was deposited into your account in cash. How would you like the interest to be handled?
Well, I guess, just let it accrue to the account.
Very well.
Yeah, well, thank you. $12,300. Wow. Bart.
You've got a visitor.
Thank you. Thanks, Bill.
Hello. Why didn't you call us, Bart?
How's Margot?
Oh, she's lousy. She's worried sick about you.
Well,
Tell her not to worry, I'm okay.
Oh, yeah, you're great.
Bart, I hear you've been making a lot of statements. You made a few confessions here. What did you confess to, huh? Being godfather of the shoe business, the hot shoe business? Is that what you've been doing?
Come on, Tom, I'm in no mood for cheap jokes.
Well, then why did you confess, Bart? Why did you refuse counsel? You want to go to prison?
No, I don't want to go to prison.
I think you're protecting somebody.
Tom, a lot of people are going to be a lot better off if I don't say too much, okay?
Margot, I think she's going to be upset if you go to jail.
Well, Margot's going to be a lot more than just upset if I don't.
Ah. Oh, yeah. What is that supposed to mean?
What do you think it's supposed to mean?
I think it means that Bernie's in this scam somehow, Bart. And I think he threatened to hurt Margot if you exposed him. Yeah? He cannot hurt her. She's a cop, Bart. Bart, you're doing this for nothing. If you want to help Margot, don't go to prison.
Do you know what you're really talking about, Tom?
Yeah, I'm a lawyer. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me.
Okay. I didn't know anything what was going on, but I started wondering about those shipments. Then I went to Bernie, and I got it out of Bernie. And then Bernie told me that if the police ever found out about the fencing operation, that they would make it look like I was the guy that was involved. And then on top of that, Bernie says to me that if I ever went to the cops, that he would get Margot.
He said that?
Yeah.
Well, good. Let me know where we're going. I will represent you, and I will get you off.
How much you going to charge?
Look, Jay knows Daytona like the back of his hand. I figure he can help us look for her. Who's this guy she ran off with, man?
All I know is his name was Billy. He never told us his last name.
Would you mention what hotel he's staying in?
He lives here.
He's the local guy.
Yeah. He rides a bike at that house.
Yeah. What kind?
I don't know. They all look alike to me.
Okay, do you know anyone named Billy who rides a cycle? Yeah, about half a dozen. Terrific. And he might not be any one of them. Did you see which way they went?
Yeah, they went off that way.
How could you let her go off with a guy like that? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Don't get mad at me. I didn't know all this trouble was going to start.
Hey, hold it a second. The idea is to find Franny, right? Sorry. All right. I got a plan. We got to split up. Marcy, you and Kurt take the boardwalk, okay? And don't forget the fishing pier. Check it out.
I checked there 5 times this morning.
Well, check again. You might have missed her. And don't forget the band show, okay? She might have curled up there and fallen asleep. I'm going to take the bike. I'm going to go down to the beach. I can cover more territory like that. Okay. Let's go, Marcy. Right.
Oh, wait a second. Let's make a place and a time to meet and everything.
Yeah. Okay, where? Good idea. You know where the Midway, all the rides there? Yeah. Okay, there's a coffee shop there. We'll make it in a half an hour, okay? Okay. And look, if we don't find her, we'll make a new plan. Okay, right. Come on, Mark. See you later.
How'd it go last night?
X-rated, man. Hey, give me a cup of coffee, will you, babe?
X-rated?
Yeah. Mature themes.
You could have fooled me on this one. She didn't look the type.
Franny?
Yeah.
Thanks, babe. Yeah, I took her out to the lighthouse.
Lighthouse?
Yeah, it was a nice scene. You know, those Midwestern chicks really know how to thaw out down here. Hey, how'd you do with what's-her-face?
Marcy?
Yeah.
Nothing. How come you always pick the winners?
It's easy, man. It's a certain look they have in their eyes. Hey, you want a little advice?
Yeah.
You want to know how to bend them to your will?
Sure.
You think I'm going to tell you? Get out of here.
Going to New York with Steve. I have to get packed.
Oh, yeah? How long are you going to be gone?
Just a couple of days.
What about classes?
Andrea said that I can borrow her notes.
Good.
Yeah, Karen, I'm really in a rush.
It'll only take a minute. I got to ask you a favor.
What's that?
Well, you know that John is treating your grandmother for this arrhythmia business?
Yeah.
He also wants to run some tests on her while he's treating her. He's going to write a research paper about her. I don't know if your grandmother mentioned that.
No, she didn't.
Well, the thing is that your grandfather has changed his mind. He doesn't want Ellen to go to John anymore or do the research. He wants to get another doctor.
Well, I didn't know anything about that.
Well, this research is very important to John, and obviously nobody's more qualified to treat her than John is. I really think that David is letting his personal feelings about John interfere with his judgment about what is best for Ellen.
Karen, what do you expect me to do about that?
I think if you talk to David that he might change his mind.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Why not?
Because. Why would he listen to me about something like that? He is the doctor. I'm not. I'm sure that he has thought about that enough.
The research is very important to John. He's counting on it.
And there are probably many other patients he can use.
You don't understand. It's not that simple. This could set him back. It could set him back months.
Look, Karen, after everything that John has done to my family, I am the last person that you should be asking for help. Now, I'm sorry. I really have a lot to do here.
Sorry to bother you.
This is one ridiculous confession.
What are we going to do?
I don't know, but this isn't going to hold up. It's empty. Oh, God. Oh, no.
All right, who's here?
There he is. He works for the DA's office. You better stay here.
George, hi. Listen, what are you doing here?
I got no time to talk, Tom.
You're on the Bart Montgomery case, aren't you, George? Come on, no phone calls, no lawyer. Did you read him as Miranda? No, I don't think you did, and that confession is empty. He is innocent, George.
Yeah,
if you try to You know?
Yeah. Yeah, we've had him under surveillance for weeks. He didn't know anything about it. He's a real flake.
George, he's a relative.
Bart Montgomery?
Yeah, Bart Montgomery. Oh, my God.
Here's the guy who was in charge of the whole thing.
Yeah, I know, Bernie.
I want to call my lawyer.
Yeah, you'll get your call.
Hi, Bernie.
Have I seen you someplace? Come on.
Tom, that's Bernie. That's Bart's partner. They've arrested Bernie.
Yep, and we got enough to put him away. We're dropping all charges on Montgomery.
You're dropping the charges.
Hey, yeah, he knew that Bart was innocent all the time, didn't you, George?
You knew? And you've been holding him? You knew that?
We didn't want to tip off his partner.
Oh, they didn't tip off his partner.
Hey, Margot.
Oh, Bart. Oh, my goodness.
What are you doing here?
Oh. You are free. You know, they knew you weren't in on it the whole time.
I know, a guy just told me that. I don't know what...
They've arrested Bernie.
Where is he?
Never mind. They're going to lock him up for good.
I don't believe this. I mean, a couple of minutes ago, I'm sitting in there thinking about doing 20 years, and I'm free.
Yes, free as the wind.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll move back in with you people for a few weeks.
All right. All right.
Great.
Maybe for a few months.
Okay.
Great.
No, I got you. I was only kidding. I really want to be alone for a while. No offense.
Oh, no, none taken.
I have a great idea. We're going to have a party. We're going to have a little celebration. I'm going to get Mama and Maggie. We're going to get John and Karen over. Like, you
tomorrow?
You want to check out your personal things?
Yeah.
Go right through the store.
Thank you. I got to get my stuff.
It's funny stuff, you know. Let me get this straight. I'm a little... Is he staying with us?
Just for not too long. Not too long.
Good.
Yeah. This is wonderful. I feel like the end of a wonderful dream. I really do. Yes, I do. You're so wonderful.
Thank you, darling.
And I won a bet.
Huh?
Yes, I did.
Oh, no. No, you're not going to hold me that.
I bet you.
No, I am not going to stand in a dress and the show with... Which one?
Alderman's window.
Alderman's window? No.
One facing out on Main Street, yes, but I have an idea. Just to make things easy on you. Yes. Yes, I know you're a man of honor, and this you're going to do, aren't you, baby? Yes, you are. Yes.
Well, what happened to you? Am I late? Only a couple of hours. Sorry, I am very angry. I went over to see Betsy. I could strangle her. Why? Well, David Stewart is giving John a hard time at the hospital as usual. David, this time, does not want John to treat Ellen, which screws up some research he wants to do. I went to see Betsy, hoping that she would talk to David and he would change his mind. Well, she pretty much told me where to go. Thought she might want to help.
Oh, Karen.
Yeah, well, she acts real sweet, but boy, she can be as vindictive as the rest of them.
Well, listen, I hope you didn't make her angry, because take it from me, she can hold a grudge.
Oh, she didn't give me a chance to get angry. She showed me the door. Her Highness is packing for a trip to New York with Steve.
Did she say why?
No.
But doesn't she have school?
She's going to cut her classes.
And you don't know why she's going?
No, but she did seem pretty upset about something.
Listen, Karen, if you hear any more about this, would you let me know?
Sure. Sounds like you like Betsy about as much as I do today.
So I couldn't go back to the shoe store because, after all, I'd been spotted because I was scared by the rat and everything else. And also because Tom had totally forbidden me to go back to the store.
And you always obey Tom. Do what he says.
Well, after all, he is the man of the house, you know. At least for the moment. Anyway, so he goes off to the Fair Lady Shoe Store, posing as a customer. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
In a dress. In a dress, in pantyhose, in high-heel shoes, and he's trying on shoes. A size 7, perhaps.
Were they your shoes, Bart?
What was the name of the woman that you were pretending you were? Shirley Lawson.
I used to take out a Shirley Lawson. I wish I'd seen
I think everybody has.
It was wonderful. After all, he did it just to protect me.
I guess he is quite a guy.
Oh, a remarkable person indeed.
What a guy, what a
Hey, look. You can have this hors d'oeuvre again if you want.
Thank God you're here. Join the merriment.
I could hear it all the way down the block.
Oh, yeah, we're having a ball here. Aren't we, darling?
I'm so glad that you could come.
Oh, honey, I wouldn't miss this.
Good. Absolutely.
But I'm glad to hear the good news.
Thank you. And they've dropped all the charges. And I got to tell you, these two were in my corner.
Oh, nonsense. Can I have a word with you, dear?
Yeah, can I have a word with you, dear?
Excuse me.
She rode away to Zabar. Oh, were they delicious?
It's time.
No,
Yes,
I think this is in questionable taste. No.
Top. A bed is a bed.
Nope.
Upstairs.
No.
Come on.
No.
Pantyhose is in the top.
No. Pantyhose?
Get going.
No.
Go.
But I just found out about the money deposited in my account.
It's yours.
It's over $12,000. I couldn't possibly accept it.
Why not?
I just can't.
Lila, I want you to have it. Because you paid all of Craig's hospital bills, and he's my son, too. And another thing, you have done everything for the kids.
It's just not necessary.
Oh, no. I want to do something right for the first time in my life.
You're very sweet.
Thank you.
It's a bit more. So what happened to Tom? Where'd he go?
He went upstairs to get something, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to go help him.
Swell.
Here you are, my little lovely darling.
Thank you.
You okay? What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about all that mess with David.
Oh, come on. Forget about that. We're at a party here now. I'm going to try to forget about it. Blah, blah, blah.
I went to see Betsy today.
Why? What for?
Well, I thought if she talked to David, she might be able to help change his mind.
What?
I didn't know what else to do, John. You're upset. You're talking about moving to Idaho. I don't want to do that.
So you go crawling to Betsy?
I'm just trying to help.
Oh, come on. It's my problem. I've told you this before. These are my problems, and I'll take care of them. I don't want you getting involved in this stuff. I'll handle it, all right?
All right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fall apart on you like that. What are you doing here?
Marcy called Kirk when you didn't show up last night. Kirk and I jumped the first flight down here.
Kirk's down here, too?
Kirk and Marcy are checking the boardwalk. I took the beach. Come on, man. I gotta get you to sit down. You don't look so good. You gotta tell me everything that happened.
Oh, you're never gonna believe this one.
Where were you last night?
I spent the night locked up in a lighthouse.
What?
Talk about stupid. I let this jerk talk me into going up to the top of a lighthouse to watch a sunset. And the next thing I knew, he was coming on to me.
What'd you expect?
Well, he was being nice up until then. How was I supposed to know? Anyway, me and my dumb, stupid mouth, I said I'd rather spend the night in a lighthouse than let him touch me. And then he locked me in.
You little jerk.
I know.
You gonna need a doctor?
No. I need a shower and some clean clothes.
Yeah. Where's your stuff?
I gave it to Marcy.
Let's go. I gotta get you back to Kirk. He's worried sick about you.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for you to come all the way down here because of me.
I just wish that I could find the jerk that did this to you.
You and me, too.
You wait here. I'll be back. Move over. Here. You hang on real tight. I'll get you back to Kirk in no time.
Oh, come on out.
All right, everybody.
Else want
Everybody, shut up!
What?
We have a star amongst us.
Well,
Ready?
so what?
Now, I'd like to present Mrs. Shirley Lawson.
And by me, that's only...
Are you busy later?
Your kingdom for a camera? My kingdom for the first dance.
Say, listen, are you busy later?
Okay.
Hey, shoot!
That's it, a little more personal.
Come on, Dorothy.
How'd you like that? Hey!
Darling, you're stunning.
Son, a little pro to show you stuff. Oh, yeah!
Like a kid.
Like
No luck?
Oh, and I even checked down by the fishing pier. Where's Jay?
I don't know. Look, let's face it, we're not gonna find her. I'm gonna have to call her dad.
Oh, Kurt, no, you can't do that. He thinks she's on the tour. He'll kill her.
But she's been gone 24 hours. I'm gonna call her dad, then I'm gonna call the police. Something has happened to her. Yes, hello, operator. I'd like to place a long-distance collect call to Dr. Robert. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Look, it was really stupid. I took a ride with a guy on his motorcycle. And he took me to a lighthouse. And then he came on to me. And he got really mad at me when I told him to buzz off. And he locked me in there.
Lighthouse.
All night, the caretaker let me out this morning.
You're really okay now,
I'm okay.
How could you just go off with somebody you don't even know? Don't you know that you could have gotten really hurt?
Kirk, I know it was dumb. But he seemed okay. He said he just wanted to show me the sights.
So you just hopped on his bike.
Kirk, he seemed okay.
What did you think he had in mind? The local sights? You let him pick you up!
Kirk, don't do this to me! How was I supposed to know he had something like that in mind?
That was fun.
Well, for you. For Bart, maybe.
Everybody had a good time. Come here, you. Come here. Right here. Oh. You are a good sport, do you know that?
I'm that kind of girl, I guess.
You have lipstick.
I don't know how girls do this every day.
It's tough.
Kiss me. I got something I want to talk to you about.
No more pantyhose. You ruined every single pair I have.
You're so damn funny, you know that?
No, I'm serious. I got a call from the law school at Boulder last week. And they want me to teach the last quarter.
Tom, that's an honor.
Yeah. I didn't want to tell you about it while you were worried about Bart, but, what do you think?
Do you want to do it?
If you come in.
I can't come, you know that.
Well, then I'll send my regrets.
You really want to do it, don't you? Well, then do it. I'll fly out on weekends. You'd make a wonderful teacher.
Yeah. With a blonde wig, I could really get their attention, you know?
Do it. Fly out. We'll have hot, steamy weekends out in Boulder, and just like two college kids.
Yeah.
Nick must have said something.
Steve, I'm sorry. I've been thinking about it, and I just can't remember a thing. He always spoke of you as his brother.
Well, he told you how the man I thought was my dad treated me.
I knew there was trouble, yes.
All right.
But I just always assumed that there...
Well, you always assumed what? That I deserved all the beatings? That's what everybody told me.
I know that Nick loved you.
Yeah, then why didn't he tell me that Costas wasn't my father?
Well, maybe he didn't know.
Oh, come on. He and Papa, they were... You calling him Papa? Costas! He and Costas, they were like that, you know? He had to know. And I kept wondering why Costas beat me. He kept telling me I was no good, and everybody knew why. But he didn't tell me. Don't tell me that Nick didn't know. I'm sorry.
I can understand why this upsets you.
I think that after you talk to Irene, you're going to feel a lot better.
I'll get her upstairs.
Okay. Look, no matter what Irene tells you, Steve, you were raised in the Andropoulos family, and you will always be a part of them.
Yeah. Oh, I just keep wondering about my real dad. And why did he desert me? How can a man desert his own kid? I guess I should know I'm about to do the same thing.
Diana's baby?
Yeah.
Stay tuned for Capital. Next on most of these CBS stations.
Watch Jack Klugman starring as Quincy today at 4 here on TV 10.
Accessories by R.J. Graziano. Shoes furnished by S&T Shoes, New York. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again for As the World Turns.